Look around the venue. Strange gym, hotel basement, a parking lot. Not your equipment, not your music, not your crowd. Doesn't matter. When the opponent is you, every venue is home. Settle in. That's the only home court worth owning. The away games used to rattle me, the unfamiliar racks. The hotel fitness closet with the dumbbells in the cracks. In every preference I built, my station mirror song. The comfort infrastructure that convinced me I was strong. Then the framing shifted sideways on a work trip. Harshly lit, 2 dumbbells and a bench in a room where nothing fit in. Halfway through the ugly session, quiet as a vow. It landed, he's the opponent and he's here, I'm home right now. The venue never mattered cause the matchup never moves. Wherever I am standing, there's the challenge of the grooves of his tendencies beside me, and whatever light there is. Every gym on earth is home court, the fixture's always his. Every venue's home when the matchup travels with you. Strange rags, borrow weather, the card is still on view. He's here, so I'm home. Wherever here might be, every venue's home, and home's where I get free. The comfort dependent athlete has a fortress and a leash. The perfect gym empowers him and owns him piece by piece. Away from his conditions, half his power stays behind. I wanted power portable, the kind you can't unbind. So the ugly venue sessions became deliberate training. To the parking lot, the staircase, the hotel with no view. Each one a home game enter with the challenger in tow. And each one taught the lesson that the fortress couldn't know. The strength that needs conditions is the strength within their dress. The strength that travels freely is the one that stands the press of any life that's coming trips and moves in chaos. Sure, every venue's home court, now in home court is the cure. Venue's home when the matchup travels with you. Strange rags, borrow weather, the card is still on view. He's here, so I'm home. Wherever here might be, every venue's home, and home's where I get free. Go playlist, doesn't matter. Wrong plates, the bout's still on. The only thing required is the challenger and dawn. Or dusk, a hotel midnight. The fixture never lands on any field but this one, the one between your hands. Every venue's home when the matchup travels with you. Strange rags, borrow weather, the card is still on view. He's here, so I'm home. Wherever here might be, every venue's home, and home's where I get free. Yeah. Next time you're somewhere with the wrong everything, smile. He's there too, which makes it home. Play the fixture. Step out of the car. See that stretch of pavement? 30 steps to the door. It's not a parking lot, that's the ring walk. No pyro, no anthem, no crowd, just you walking toward the card, walking like it matters. That's the only entrance worth making. The champions get entrances, the lights that smoke the song. 30,000 people telling them where they belong. My entrance is a parking lot at 5 a.m. unlit. 30 steps of pavement and I've ritualized it. The car door is the curtain when it shuts, the walk's begun. No phone out on the ring walk, no rehearsal left undone. The breathing settles down into the cadence of the bout. Each step a small deposit, shutting all the noises out. By step 10 the day's residue is falling off the frame. By 20 there's a single thought, the challenge of the game. By 30 at the door handle, the athlete has arrived. The ring walk made the difference, the entrance is contrived on purpose. Cause the way you walk in writes the way you train. An entrance done like ceremony, sessions done the same. Walk the ring walk, 30 steps a switch from the sitters in the athlete, from the scatter to the pitch. No anthem and no pyro, just the pavement and the code. Walk the ring walk and arrive in training mode. Walk the ring walk. Scroll, bring the scatter to the floor. Half a mind on messages, the session's just a chore. Appended to an evening in their training, where's that face diluted, interrupted. The Ritual is armor for the focus and it's free. 30 steps of transition from the world into the me that trains. And every athlete that has lasted has a switch, a doorway or a lace up or a chalk line or a hitch. A breath that says we've entered. Different rules apply in here. The ring walk is the border and I cross it in the pier is the version book for tonight's card. Assemble squared and lit the entrance is the first rep. And I never scroll forward. The ring walk. 30 steps of switch from the citizen, the athlete, from the scatter to the pitch. No anthem and no pyro, just a pavement and a code. Walk the ring walk and arrive in training mode. Car door shuts, started, phone away. Step one, breath by step, by breath now. The scattering's undone, the handle is the ropes now. Duck in and hear the sound of a car that's got your name on and the bell about to pound. Walk the ring walk. 30 steps of switch from the citizen, the athlete, from the scatter to the pitch. No anthem and no pyro, just a pavement and the code. Walk the ring walk and arrive in training mode. Tomorrow, when the car door shuts, leave the phone in your pocket for 30 steps. That's it. That's the whole ritual. Watch what kind of athlete walks through the door. Check the cards. You're behind. The year started slow. The early rounds went sideways. January's gone, February too. And the fight isn't over. The great ones have a specialty. Late rounds, rally. That's the only comeback worth scripted. The early rounds went to the slump, I grant the cards they read. The opening of the season had the challenger in the lid. The old routines outboxed me in the winner of the year. And the lesser corner would've thrown the towel in right here. But cards are only history, the rounds ahead are blank. And championship fights are famous for the late round tank of leaders who fell finished and the rally from behind. The middle rounds are where I sharpen, where the deficit's designed. And the fuel, every session now a scoreboard in its build. The comeback isn't drama, it's arithmetic fulfilled. One round at a time, recap your week by taking week. Behind is not defeated, behind is where I peak. Rally in the late rounds, the cards can be rerun, but behind at the halfway doesn't mean the judge is done. Round by taking round now, the deficit's unnoticed. Rally in the late rounds and finish with the focus. The slow start, shame is heavy and it wants me to concede. The right, the year is forfeit and the plan of next year's seed. But forfeits are a habit that the calendar remembers. And next year's built on quit and rarely make it to December. So the script flipped in the spring, accept the cards and work. Not mourning January's rounds, not letting old shame lurk. In the corner with the towel, the towel's been retired. The rounds remaining outnumber the rounds that I misfired. And late round fighters carry an advantage, they earn slow. The early leader coast, the chasers got the flow. Momentum runs downhill toward the one who's got a reason. Behind on cards, ahead on hunger that decides a season. Rally in the late rounds, the cards can be rerun. Behind at the halfway doesn't mean the judge is done. Round by taking round now, the deficit's on notice. Rally in the late rounds and finish with the focus. The towel is retired, the corner's talking plans. One round, take this round, that's all the rally demands. Then take the next one after, the cards will do the math. Late rounds are for chasers, and the chasers on the path. Rally in the late rounds, the cards can be rerun. Behind at the halfway doesn't mean the judge is done. Round by taking round now, the deficit's unnoticed. Rally in the late rounds and finish with the focus. It's the middle of the year, the cards say what they say. Here's what they don't say, how it ends. Late rounds belong to whoever wants them. Want them. Want them. Want them. Want them. Feel the belt. You took it from somebody, not a stranger. Not the guy at the rack. You took it from the previous you. The one who couldn't do what you can do now. And tonight, he wants it back. Defend it. That's the only title worth holding. The belt around my standard was a takeaway, it's true. I lifted it off someone in the season of hard rounds. The former me, the champion of comfortable compounds. He held it undefended for the better part of years. The title of my ceiling undisputed by my fears. Then the training camp of change produced a challenger, this me. And the night the standard shifted was a quiet victory. But belts are never owned, at least that's championship law. The former champ rebuilds himself from every single flaw. I show on lazy evenings he can smell a soft defense. Tonight's another title bout, and the belt's the recompense. Defend the belt. The old champ wants it back. Every soft and skipped out evening is an opening to attack. The title's on the line tonight, like it's on the line each day. Defend the belt, and send the past away. History of champions is a warning wrapped in gold. The taking's the easy chapter, the holding breaks the bold. Because hunger fades in holders and the challengers stay starved. The former me trains nightly in the habits I've half carved out of my system. Everyone still living is his camp. His comeback runs on my complacency's the returning champ. Been waiting, so the holding, that's what taking never did. A hunger with a title, the rarest kind of bid. So I read my name on the belt like it's a stranger still. Defend like a challenger, hold like it's uphill. And the reign extends one session at a time. No coronation, the belt stays where the hunger is, and hunger's my foundation. Defend the belt. The old champ wants it back. Every soft and skipped out evening is an opening to attack. The title's on the line tonight, like it's on the line each day. Defend the belt, and send the past away. Hold it like you're hungry, like the belt was never won. Champions get comfortable and comfortable gets done. He's training in your shortcuts, he's living in your slack. Defend tonight, tomorrow, and he never takes it back. Defend the belt. The old champ wants it back. Every soft and skipped out evening is an opening to attack. Send the past away. Scariest opponent isn't the one ahead of you, it's the one behind you. The champ you retired, doing his comeback camp in your bad habits. Give him nothing to train with. Check last season's record. Not the league's, not anyone else's franchise. Yours last year of you. The sessions, the weeks held the comebacks. That's the record on the wall. This season plays against it. Beat the season. That's the only standings worth reading. Yeah. Last season's banner hangs inside the rafters of the year. A number of weeks completed sessions like the whole career of a previous edition. Decent, honest, and now done. And this season open quietly. Game 1 and game 1. Plus another every week's a fixture on the card. Against the corresponding week, the you battled hard. Week 17 last season was a slump, I got it framed. This season 17, just pass it quietly, unnamed. No trophy for the passing, just the schedule staying true. The franchise of the self runs one comparison. The through line of its own seasons, building year on year the ways. The record's not a ceiling, it's a floor. The new year raises. Beat the season. Week by fixture week. Last year set the record, this year's built a peak. Above it game by game, the franchise only climbs. Beat the season. And hang it in the lines. The league tables of the strangers are buried. I gave up hold. Their franchises run budgets, drafts, and histories I don't control. But the season over season of my own clubs in my hands. The off seasons, my kitchen and my mattress and my plans. And franchising can change the way a bad week lands in me. One loss is not a season. The fixture list runs free for 30 more encounters, and the record's cumulative. Grace absorbs a stumble Tuesday in the arc of the whole race. So I'm on the season shape and let the single games breathe out. Last year 140 fixtures, this year Last year set the record, this year's built a peak. Above it game by game, the franchise only climbs. Beat the season and hang it in the lines. One bad and hang it up in the line. One bad week's a fixture, not the season's tale. The record's cumulative, and the cumulative can't fail. A franchise that keeps showing through the winter of the grind. Beat the season, this one, and leave last year behind. Beat the season, week by fixture week. Last year set the record, this year's built a peak. Above it game by game, the franchise only climbs. Beat the season and hang it in the lines. What was your record last year? Roughly, you know it. This year needs to beat it by 1 week. Just one. That's a dynasty being built, one season at a time. Put a stat sheet, not the max numbers, not the best day highlights, not the personal records. Look at one column, games played. The greats all have one stat in common: they showed up more than everyone. Play the games, that's the only stat worth leading in. The stat sheets got a column that the casuals never read. They flip the points and highlights to the ceiling of the thread. But scouts and lifers know the line that separates the names before the talent, before the peaks. The column label game, the Ironmen of every sport were rarely flashiest. They were present, season. Presence was the gift that let the compound operate, that let the skill accrue. Availability's a stat, the greatest one in view. So my sheet leads with attendance, 50 weeks, the sessions log. Not the biggest single numbers, the calendar unclog of gaps and apps and stretches. Every box are played in game. The column tells the story and the story's in the frame. Games played, that's the stat that builds the rest. The highlight needs 100 quiet sessions to invest. Available, accountable, every week the box gets checked. Games played and the column earns respect. Yeah, and the column earns respect. I watch the talent column lose the games played every time. The gifted with the gaps against the steady on the climb. Because absence doesn't average, it deletes, it doesn't dent. The compound needs the streak of you, the missing can't be let. Back into the ledger by your monster day next week. The stat sheet math is merciless. The plays are only peak that every other metric quietly assembles on. No games, no points, no sessions, and the ceiling's dead and gone. So availability became the training goal itself. The warm up, the recovery, to sleep up on the shelf. All servants of one column keep the athlete in the game. Games played, games played, games played. The dullest Hall of Fame. That's the stat that builds the rest. The highlight needs 100 quiet sessions to invest. Available, accountable, every week the box gets checked. Games played and the column earns respect. Protect the streak of showing. Train sane enough to stay. The heroic random Saturday can cost you 30 play. The column over highlights, the presence over peak. Games played this week, next week, and the column stops to speak. That's the stat that builds the rest. The highlight needs 100 quiet sessions to invest. Available, accountable, every week the box gets checked. Games played and the column earns respect. This year, lead the league in one category. Not strength, not speed, appearances. Everything else on the sheet is downstream of that column. The rematch is booked, not with anyone else, with the version of you from this morning. And when a rematch is booked, everything changes its name. Sleep becomes camp, food becomes camp. The boring walk becomes camp. Enter camp, that's the only preparation worth living. The contract signed, tomorrow session me against the day. And the moment ink was drying, everything realigned. This way the dinner's not a dinner, now it's fuel inside the plan. The early nights not boring, now it's camping. Camp's the man behind the man on fight night. Every quiet hour enrolled, the stretching in the living room, the water in the cold. Avoiding seconds of the second screen that steals tomorrow sharp. Camp isn't in the gym alone, camp lives in every part. The challengers who lose keep training hard and living loose. Their sessions say a champion, the evening sign of truce. With everything that softens, I close that treaty down. The camp is 24/7, that's how you take the crown. Everything is camp, the dinner and the sleep. The hours between sessions are the promises I keep. Fight nights, just the surface. Camp is where it's won. Everything is camp until the rematch is done. Until the rematch is done. With the weights, the professionals see training as the sum of what the plates have been. I held the minutes that the phone released the mind. The stairs are standing still, the small stuff redesigned. Because tomorrow's challenger, the me of earlier today, gets stronger off my sloppiness, feeds on the cabaret. A midnight goes and skip prep. Every league becomes his game, so camp seals up the perimeter, makes purposeful the plane. And here's what camp discovered that the gym alone had missed. The session's just a summary, the day writes the gist. 23 invisible hours, vote before the one. And when the voting's discipline, the session's basically done. Everything is camp, the dinner and the sleep. The hours between sessions are the promises I keep. Fight nights, just the surface. Camp is where it's won. Everything is camp until the rematch is done. The walkers camp, the waters camp, the early lights out. The challenger is counting on the loose version of you. Seal the day, the whole day. Every hour holds a vote. Camp and keep it steady. Camp and stay afloat. Everything is camp, the dinner and the sleep. The hours between sessions are the promises I keep. Fight nights, just the surface. Camp is where it's won. Everything is camp until the rematch is done. Tonight's dinner is camp. Tonight's bedtime is camp. Tomorrow's session was decided by everything you do. In the next 12 hours, live like the rematch is booked. Because it is. Up to yesterday, there's one thing he doesn't know. What you changed today. Switch it up, that's the only surprise worth training. That's the only surprise worth training. The challenger's a scholar of my every single lean. He knows I rush the warm-up, knows the force that leaves the scene a full of clenching early, knows the Friday discipline dips. He's got my whole biography memorized to the grips, and running the same playbook means he reads me wire to wire to wire. Yesterday defends the day whenever nothing new's on fire, so the counter is evolution, small, deliberate, and planned. Today the warm-up's longer, that's a play he never scanned. Next week, the force that gets a cue he's never heard me use. The stance just by a degree, and degrees confused. A challenger whose knowledge has a hard edge. Yesterday, everything I changed today is mine, and he can't play. Switch the stance. He knows the old you cold, every pattern's in his notebook. Every habit catalog, getting old. But today's adjustments, off the record, off his map. Switch the stance, and walk him into the gap. The plateau's just a stretch where he's been reading me too well. Same load, same cue, same weekly shape of rhythm he can smell. Imagine him produces the eternal even round. Nobody's hand gets lifted, the improvement runs aground. So plateaus have one exit and the exits always change. Not chaos calibration, one variable in range. A tempo in the poacher gripping hour of the day. The challenger prepares for who I was, I moved away. And the strangest part of switching is the person it reveals. Every stale zone abandoned is a new set of appeals to muscles and the mindsets that the old routine let rest. He mastered my old answers and the new one is the test. Switch the stance. He knows the old you cold, every pattern's in his notebook. Every habit cataloged and old. But today's adjustments, off the record, off his map. Switch the stance, and walk him into the gap. 1 degree of different is all the edge you need. He studied every yesterday, he cannot read the seed. You plan inside this session, the new is yours alone. Switch and watch him searching for a version that is flown. Switch the stance, he knows the old you code, every pattern's in his notebook, every habit cataloged and old. But today's adjustments off the record, off his map. Switch the stance and walk him into the gap. Find your most predictable moment, the exact place you always ease off. He's waiting there tonight. Don't show up as expected. The version he prepared for doesn't exist anymore. One more look at yesterday's you. Not the rival this time, not the challenger. Look closer. Who's pushed you harder than him? Who's shown up to every single session? Who knows exactly where you're weak and makes you fix it? He's your sparring partner. Thank him. That's the only partnership worth keeping. Yeah, for years I called him challenger and grew him as the foe. The yesterday edition, the resistance in the flow. And then one session mid-set, in the middle of the grind, a different friend walked in and rearranged the whole design. Who else has been here every day since day one of the climb? Who else knows every weakness with precision every time? Who else improved the instant that I do a perfect pace? A sparring partner tuned to me forever face to face. The rivalry was real, but rivals rarely serve you good. The sparring frame explains what the rivalry never could. He's not here to defeat me, he's here so I get bright. Yesterday's my training partner and we work every night. The best sparring partner I ever could request. He matches me exactly, he never fails the test of showing up beside me, making every session count. The best sparring partner, and the growth is the amount. A good sparring partner's honest, never lets you slide. He counters your bad habits till the habits step aside. And that's been his whole resume. Each plateau he enforced was a weakness he was pointing at until I changed the course. The gratitude rewired things the rivalry had wound. I stopped resenting Tuesday me for holding Tuesday's ground. He held it so I have to grow to take it. That's the work of partners, not a rivals. There's a difference in the murk. And now the daily fixer has a warmth inside the spar. We trade the lead like partners, he sets marks, I raise the bar. To wear my face tomorrow with tonight's improvements on. The best sparring partnership, two names, one man, one dawn. The best sparring partner I ever could request. He matches me exactly, he never fails the test of showing up beside me, making every session count. The best sparring partner, and the growth is the amount. He's not the one to bury, he's the one to thank. Every wall he gave you was a deposit in the bank. Spar, don't fight the old you, he's building you round by round. The partnership of decades, and the growth is the sound. The best sparring partner I ever could request. He matches me exactly, he never fails the test of showing up beside me, making every session count. The best sparring partner, and the growth is the amount. Tonight, before the first set, nod to him. The you of yesterday, he built everything you're about to improve. Best training partner you'll ever have. Now make him proud by making him obsolete. Something strange happens if you win the rematch long enough. One night, you show up, the card is posted, the bell rings, and the old you doesn't answer it. No resistance at the alarm, no debate at the door, no pull toward the couch. He retired. You outworked him into retirement. That's the only ending worth earning. Yeah, when he fought me every morning, stubborn at the bell, the couch, the snooze, the maybe every session was a sell. Year 3, his rounds got shorter, he resisting and relent. Year 5, he'd only surface when the week was barely spitting out the strangest picture. I walk in and he's not here. The card says me, and there's just one of us this year. The alarm rings and I'm standing with no argument to when the door swings, and I'm through with no negotiation. Then they call it a walkover when the challenger don't show. When the first one felt like victory, the 100 felt like flow. The resistance I've been training against session after session. Retired somewhere quietly and left me the profession. Walkover, the old you didn't show. The bell rang in the morning and there was no below. Pulling at the standard, no debate, no card contested. Walkover, the rematch years invested. Don't mistake the empty corner for a reason to relax. The walkover's a trophy that was built from all the acts of answering when answering was heavyweight and hard. He didn't just surrender, he was schooled session by card. 10,000 small defeats convinced him mornings weren't his. That doors were not his territory, that's what training is. Not building only muscle, but retiring resistance whole until the discipline is quiet and the quiet is the goal. And this is what I tell the year 1 version in this storm. Who thinks about forever? No, the bout is just a form. The rounds get easier, not cause you harden, but cause he stops entering the building. Walkover and you're free. Walkover, the old you didn't show. The bell rang in the morning and there was no below. Pulling at the standard, no debate, no card contested. Walkover, the rematch years invested. Yeah. He answered bells for years. Give the challenger his due. Every round he made you take is a round that made you you. Then one morning, silence, the card with just one name. Walkover, earned in decades, and the quiet is the fame. Walkover, the old you didn't show. The bell rang in the morning and there was no below. Pulling at the standard, no debate, no card contested. Walkover, the rematch years invested. Right now, he still shows up every morning, full of arguments. Good, that means you're early in the series, but know where this is headed. One day the bell rings and nobody argues back. That's not the day you got strong. That's the day he finally believed you. Look around the venue. Strange gym, hotel basement, a parking lot. Not your equipment, not your music, not your crowd. Doesn't matter. When the opponent is you, every venue is home. Settle in, that's the only home court worth owning. The away games used to rattle me, the unfamiliar racks. The hotel fitness closet with the dumbbells in the cracks. And every preference I built, my station mirror song. The comfort infrastructure that convinced me I was strong. And the framing shifted sideways on the work trip. Harshly lit, 2 dumbbells and a bench in the room. When nothing fitting halfway through the ugly session. Quiet as a vowel landed, he's the opponent and he's here. I'm home right now. The venue never mattered cause the matchup never moves. Wherever I am standing as the challenger, the grooves of his tendencies beside me in whatever life there is. Every gym on earth is home court, the fixture's always his. Every venue's home when the matchup travels with you. Strange racks, borrowed weather, the card is still on view. He's here, so I'm home. Wherever here might be, every venue's home. And home's where I get free. The comfort dependent athlete has a fortress and a leash. The perfect gym empowers him and knows him piece by piece. Away from his conditions, half his power stays behind. I wanted power portable, the kind you can't unbind. So the ugly venue sessions became deliberate training too. The parking lot, the staircase, the hotel with no view. Each one a home game entered with the challenger in tow. And each one taught the lesson that the fortress couldn't know. The strength that needs conditions is the strength with an address. The strength that travels freely is the one that stands the press of any life that's coming. Trips and moves in chaos, sure. Every venue's home court now, and home court is the cure. Every venue's home when the matchup travels with you. Strange racks, borrowed weather, the card is still on view. He's here, so I'm home. I get free. No playlist, doesn't matter. Wrong plates, the bout's still on. The only thing required is the challenger and dawn, or dusk or hotel midnight. The fixture never lands on any field but this one, the one between your hands. Woo! Every venue's home when the matchup travels with you. Like strange tracks, borrowed weather, the card is still on view. He's here, so I'm home. Whatever here might be, every venue's home. And home's where I get free. Next time you're somewhere with the wrong everything, smile, he's there too, which makes it home. Play the fixture. Step out of the car. See that stretch of pavement? 30 steps to the door. That's not a parking lot. That's the ring walk. No pyro, no anthem, no crowd, just you walking toward the card, walking like it matters. That's the only entrance worth making. The champions get entrances, the lights, the smoke, the song. 30,000 people telling them where they belong. My entrance is a parking lot at 5 a.m. unlit. 30 steps of pavement and I ritualized it. The car door is the curtain when it shuts, the walk's begun. No phone out on a ring walk, no rehearsal left undone. The breathing settles down into the cadence of the bout. Each step a small deposit, shutting all the noises out. By step 10 a day's residue is falling off the frame. By 20 there's a single thought, the challenge of the game. By 30 at the door handle, the athlete has arrived. The ring walk made the difference, the entrance is contrived on purpose. Cause the way you walk and right's the way you train. An entrance done like ceremony, sessions done the same. Walk the ring walk, 30 steps a switch. From the citizen, the athlete, from the scatter to the pitch. No anthem and no pyro, just the pavement and the cold. Walk the ring walk in arriving training mode. Walk the walk in arriving training mode. Shuffle and miss, scroll, bring the scatter to the floor. Half a mind on messages, the session just a chore. Appended to an evening in that training, where's that face? Diluted, interrupted, the entrance at the pace. So the ritual is armor for the focus and it's free. 30 steps of transition from the word into the me that trains. And every athlete that is lasted as a switch. A doorway or a lace up or a chalk line or a hitch. A breath that says we've entered. Different rules applying here. The ring walk is the border and I cross it and appear as the version book for tonight's card assemble. Squared and lit, the entrance is the first rap, and I never scroll through it. The ring walk, 30 steps a switch. From the citizen, the athlete, from the scatter to the pitch. No anthem and no pyro, just the pavement in the cold. Walk the ring walk and arrive in training mode. And arrive in training mode. Hey, car door shuts, it started, phone away. Step one, breath by step, by breath now. The scattering's undone, the handle is the ropes now. Step in and hear the sound of a car that's got your name on, and the bell about to pound. Walk the ring walk, 30 steps a switch. From the citizen, the athlete, from the scatter to the pitch. No anthem and no pyro, just the pavement and the cold. Walk the ring walk and arrive in training mode. Tomorrow, when the car door shuts, leave the phone in your pocket for 30 steps. That's it. That's the whole ritual. Watch what kind of athlete walks through the door. Feel the belt. You took it from somebody, not a stranger, not the guy at the rack. You took it from the previous you, the one who couldn't do what you can do now. And tonight, he wants it back. Defend it. That's the only title worth holding. Yeah. The belt around my saddle was a takeaway, it's true. I lifted it off someone in the season of hard rounds. The former me, the champion of comfortable compounds. He held it undefended for the better part of years. The title of my ceiling undisputed by my fears. In the training camp, a change produced a challenger. This me, and the night it was a quiet victory, but belts are never owned, at least that's championship law. The former champ rebuilds himself from every single flaw. I show on lazy evenings he can smell a soft defense. Tonight's another title bout, and the belt's the recompense. Defend the belt. The old champ won't sit back. Every soft and skipped out evening is an opening to attack. The big title's on the line tonight, like it's on the line each day. Defend the belt and send the past away. The history of champions is a warning wrapped in gold. The taking's the easy chapter to hold and breaks the bowl, because hunger fades and holders in the challenger stay starved. The former me trains nightly in the habits I've half carved out of my system. Everyone still living is his camp. This comeback runs on my complacency's the returning champ. Been waiting so the holding asked what taking never did. A hunger with the title, the rarest kind of bid. So I read my name on the belt like it's a stranger skill. Defend like a challenger, hold like it's uphill. And the reign extends one session at a time, no coronation. The belt stays where the hunger is, and hunger's my foundation. Defend the belt. The old champ won't sit back. Every soft and skipped out evening is an opening to attack. The title's on the line tonight, like it's on the line each day. Defend the belt and send the past away. Hold it like you're hungry, like the belt was never won. Champions get comfortable, and comfortable gets done. He's training in your shortcuts, he's living in your slack. Defend tonight, tomorrow, and he never takes it back. Defend the belt. The old champ won't sit back. Every soft and skipped out evening is an opening to attack. The title's on the line tonight, like it's on the line each day. Defend the belt and send the past away. The scariest opponent isn't the one ahead of you, it's the one behind you. The champ you retired, doing his comeback camp in your bad habits. Give him nothing to train with. Check last season's record. Not the league's, not anyone else's franchise. Yours last year of you. The sessions, the weeks held the comebacks. That's the record on the wall. The season plays against it. Beat the season. That's the only standings worth reading. Last season's banner hangs inside the rafters of the year. A number of weeks completed sessions logged the whole career of a previous edition. Decent, honest, and outdone. And the season opened quietly. Game one, then game one, plus another. Every week's a fixture on the card. Against the corresponding week, the oh yeah battled hard. Week 17 last season was a slump, I've got it framed. This season 17 just passed it quietly unnamed. No trophy for the passing, just a schedule staying true. The franchise of the self runs one comparison to through line of its own seasons, building year on year the ways. A record's not a ceiling, it's a floor the new year raises. Beat the season, week by fixture week. Last year set the record, this year's built to peak. Above it, game by game, the franchise only climbs. Beat the season and hang it in the lines. And hang it in the lines. The league tables of the strangers are read. I gave up hold that franchises run budgets, drafts, and histories I don't control. But the season over season of my own clubs in my hands. The off seasons, my kitchen and my mattress and my plans. And franchise thinking change the way a bad week lands in me. One loss is not a season, the fixture list runs free. For 30 more encounters and the record's cumulative grace absorbs a stumble Tuesday in the arc of the whole race. So I'm on the season shape and let the single games breathe out. Last year 140 fixtures, this year's chasing that.